guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Delaney. I love thrifting, home decor, my cats, plants, all the good stuff, and welcome to my channel. Today's video is in a different location than I normally film. I'm in my living room, and this was like the best lighting situation I could get because it's kind of gloomy today. But today's video is all about a special announcement. Me and my husband sold our house, which is so exciting. But if you guys have followed along for a while, you know we've lived in this house for 2 years and we absolutely love it. When we bought it, it was a fixer-upper, so we've spent the last 2 years pouring ourselves, our money, everything into this house and really making it a home. As you guys know too, we just redid our bathroom and kind of like finished up everything that we wanted to. So we were just to the point where we were ready to enjoy the house, and of course we sold it. It's funny how things work out that way. So I don't want to be all over the place, but I posted that we sold our house on Instagram and I had lots of questions, so I'm just gonna pull those up really quick so I can answer some of those. Some questions, and if you feel, or if you hear, if you hear water in the background, it's my cat fountain. The first and most common question is, why are you moving? So, and they asked it in different ways. Well, first of all, sorry, trying to gather my thoughts here because this is a crazy video. My husband and I both thought about moving. We've been thinking about it for probably 2 months now, but we both agreed. We're like, no, we don't really want to sell our house. We love our house. We're not ready to sell it. We won't do it. But it just kept coming up in our mind, like it was just always in the back of our mind, sell our house, especially since the market is so crazy good right now. And we got this house for an absolute steal because it, like I said, was a fixer-upper and we bought it as is, so it obviously had some issues that we had to fix. So we got the house for a really cheap price, and the goal was always to fix it up, live in it, and sell it. So that's what we decided to do. We thought there's no time like the present. This market is amazing, and it just kept coming up in our minds, and we prayed about it and prayed about it, and we knew that God was pushing us to do this. And I just have to say, this whole process has been such a God thing. He has really just made this process really easy for us, and we're definitely sure that this is what he wants us to do. We are not sure, however, what's next, but we are sure that this is what he wants us to do, and it's been really cool to see God working in this. There's just been some things that have happened that couldn't have happened without him, so that's been amazing for us. We've really seen him throughout this process, and it's been great for us because we felt like we listened to what he wanted us to do and we just did it, even though we didn't really want to. Like I said, we didn't want to sell our house, we decided not to, but after praying about it, we went ahead and did it. So we didn't even put our house on the market. We worked with a realtor and they did the photographing and all of that, and it was ready to go on the market. But the night before, our realtor said, hey, I have one of my buyers that wants to see the house. Can they see it before we put the house on the market tomorrow? And we said, yeah, sure. So they came and saw it and they loved it, and they offered over asking. So we took it because then we didn't have to put it on the market. We didn't have to go through 1,000 showings, which going through showings with cats is hard, especially 3 cats, and just making your house look perfect for every showing is a lot of work. So that was such a blessing, and a quick sale was really nice. And we have had our inspections, our appraisals, all of that, and we're just kind of waiting, tidying things up and getting ready to close, which is great. So now that brings me to the next question I got asked a lot. It was, where are you going to live in the meantime? Are you buying another house? What area are you going to live in? Are you moving to Florida? Are you moving to Michigan? And are you leaving the area that you're in? Basically, a lot of those questions. So we're staying in the area that we're in. This is also just really worked out. Obviously, not everybody has this opportunity, but we were just blessed enough to have this opportunity. So my in-laws live right down the road from us, and they have a house in Florida as well as here, so they spend half of the year in Florida and half of the year here. and so they are just getting ready to pack up and go spend the winter in Florida. So the house here is going to be empty, so my husband and I are going to move into that, which will be really fun because it's such a beautiful home, and I can't wait to show you guys it and show you kind of, I'll just take you through the whole process moving there and how we're going to be living there. So we're gonna, obviously we don't know, we could find a house right away and not be there very long. It could take us a while, but my in-laws are going to be gone until springtime, so we have at least until then. So our plan is move in there, thankfully we can store our stuff there, move in there and save up money and pay off debt, save up money for a down payment, all of that. And while we're living there, we will obviously be looking for another house. So it just worked out really well, and we're so grateful that we can do that. We will probably be living there for a while because the housing market is really crazy right now, and there are just, and at least in my area, I know a lot of other places are like this too, but there are just no houses for sale, like at all, and we don't want to jump the gun and rush it if we don't have to. So we're just going to take our time, stay there, save up money, pay off debt, all of that fun stuff. And yeah, that's kind of where we're going next, which I'm really excited to show you guys all of that process as well. Someone asked, was it difficult to buy and sell in this market? And then, yeah, I'll answer that first. Selling is not difficult in this market, I don't think. From my experience, no, just because this market has been crazy. There are buyers, like I said, there are no houses, so there are buyers looking at houses like crazy, and we didn't even get a chance to put it on the market and it sold. So for us, our personal experience, no, it was not hard and it was pretty easy. For sellers, I can't really say, for buyers, I can't really say because we have not been buyers in this market. We will be, so that may be a little bit hard, but we will see. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, I posted on my Instagram that we are selling our house, obviously, and then I also announced that we are closing the shop. I know you guys love following along with everything that has to do with the shop, and I absolutely love it. So we just had our opening this past weekend. It went amazing. As usual, we just have such great customers that show up every time, and it was great. It was like a normal opening, sold a lot of things, which we were really happy about. But we are really sad to say that we are going to be closing it. And someone asked, why does selling our house mean we have to close the shop? Well, we own a house that has a giant outbuilding, garage building, and that is the building that we've been doing the shop in, kind of like garage sale style. Obviously we painted and made it look really nice in there, but since we're selling the house, we're also selling that building, which is really sad. And we've been looking for places in town to rent. Obviously that would be a little bit harder because we'd be paying rent and utilities, whereas here we were not paying that. We were paying utilities obviously, but we weren't paying rent. So we are looking into that. We haven't found anything, and the prices have been kind of crazy because, like I said, the market's crazy. So I think people are just raising their prices a lot. So for now, we are closing the shop. Maybe one day soon we can open up again. We don't know. We're just kind of going with it. We always close for the winter anyways because that building doesn't have heat, and it would just be miserable for people to shop in. So that's okay. We were gonna close anyways for winter, so we're just taking the winter to sell online and reevaluate and just kind of see what doors are opened up for us. When I say us, it's me and my partner Emily. We do this together. And yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. We've been selling a lot of things, and then this coming Friday we're going to do a fill-a-bag sale, so that way we can get rid of some other inventory and kind of clear it out, less to move, all of that. But that's good news for you guys because that means I am going to be selling online again. I'm going to be selling all of my boho decor online, but you have to be patient with me and give me some time because with moving and everything, it's going to take me a while to get it all photographed and listed. So I can't promise when that's going to be up, but I'll definitely keep you guys updated. So it is good news for you guys, and you guys can follow our shop Instagram. On there we'll be announcing when we have all of our items online. It'll probably be through Poshmark or eBay, or I'm not really sure, Mercari. We don't know yet. We're still figuring out all the kinks and everything. So that will take some time. But yeah, that is kind of the gist on the shop. So this whole thing is really, really bittersweet because obviously we love our house, and if you guys can look back at some of my old videos where I show before and afters, but we have really transformed this place, and so it's really, really sad to let it go, especially because we just have so many great memories here. This is my husband and I's first house. When we first got married, we lived in an apartment for a year, but it was furnished, so we really couldn't make it our own. So this has been my first place that I could make my own and really decorate how I wanted, and I feel like this is the place where my YouTube channel was born, because I could show you guys my house, my decorating, all of that. I could show you my thrifting for the shop, all that stuff. So it's very bittersweet, especially bittersweet to close the shop. A lot of our customers are really sad about it, but it's just kind of where we're at right now, and it is what it is. I trust God that the next steps will work out. That does not mean that I won't be thrifting anymore, guys. I don't want you guys to think, oh no, her thrifting days are over, because I'm still a reseller. I still sell online, so I'm still going to be thrifting. I'm still going to be thrifting for my house, because I'll just put the stuff into storage if I find stuff that's really cool. Or I need to talk to my mother-in-law, because I don't think that she would care, but I might do some decorating videos at her house, do some decorating for her, that type of thing. So we'll see. Lots of good videos still coming along in the future. And yeah, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to leave them down below. I'd love to answer that. I also filmed one final house tour that I will be putting in the clip for next, but I'm really excited to kind of show you. I filmed this. I'm glad I remembered to film it, because right now our house is kind of in disarray with packing and everything like that. But I filmed one last house tour, and I'm excited to show you guys. It was super clean because I was getting ready to show the realtors and to do a showing, so I'm really excited. I will show you guys that next. And be sure to check out my channel for lots of packing videos. I've been decluttering like crazy. And yeah, I'm filming a whole packing video to show you guys. And then I will also be showing you guys my in-laws house that we'll be moving into. And yeah, that's the gist of it. I hope I covered it all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned. I'm gonna show you our little house tour right now. Start us at our side entrance, just like my last home tour. I'm sure a lot has changed since then, but yeah, let's just get into it. So I've got a cute little rack to hang coats. That's been really handy in our time here. These frames that somehow always become crooked when we shut this door. It's adorable little mirror from Target. And then we put in this new door. Like you guys know, this is a fixer-upper, so we've replaced all of the lights. And I love this house. This was like one of the first things I saw in the house when we bought it. I love this. It's these amazing hand wood crafted built-ins. We put all of our coats in there. And then right when you walk in the door, this is our guest room. This is some trim we need to put up in the bathroom. But of course, plants everywhere. It's super cozy right now. It's all ready for the showing. And I love this light so much. A nice closet. There's the door I just showed you guys. And then over here is a cute little wicker shelf that I thrifted. Now if we go out this way, we go back into the hallway. That is the stairs to our basement. I redid these steps. I think they look really cute with peel and stick tile, and they have lasted for a year now, and they've been great. The floors in the basement, it's just an unfinished basement. And then you walk right into the kitchen. I always wanted to change out these floors, but of course I just never got to it. So hopefully the next owner can do that. But I just absolutely love it. My plant is creeping in. We changed the light. We changed so much about this kitchen. If you guys want all the details, I have a whole video about it as well. This has got to be my favorite part of the whole kitchen. These shelves, I absolutely love displaying and decorating with these. And then yeah, just lots of plants, cute decor. Right now I've got some lemon and orange and vanilla in there, and it's just been simmering all day. It makes the house smell so good. It's a really good like non-toxic way to make your house smell good. If you pan over, we've got the island. I also love these shelves. I absolutely love decorating these, and my plant is just going crazy over here. If you go over here, we've got the hallway, which I'll take you down in just a second, or we've got the little dining room. We've got some bar stools right here, which is really nice. We opened up this wall, as you guys know. I absolutely love this light from IKEA. I'll try to link all of my stuff down below, but a lot of it is vintage. Like this table's vintage. Over here we've got our adorable, it's actually just a bookshelf, but we use it as a little bar cart, and of course a plant shelf. I absolutely love all of the natural light in this house. I love the original hardwood floors that I refinished myself. This was a labor of love. I had no idea what I was doing, but I rented a sander and did it. And then over here, got a cute gallery wall and our living room. So right here, this is our front door, and we just have this little area right here, a little bench. We don't really ever use our front door. We always use the side door. And then the most amazing couch. It actually has a middle piece here, but our realtors told us to take it out to stage, so that's what it's like. And the house is all staged, so usually it looks a lot more lived in than this, but I've been trying to declutter a little bit. There's my cat Olive. She's just hanging out. Ollie, hi, say hi. They love this house. There's so many places. They love all of the windows, just like me. It's so bright in here. But I always get asked where this couch is from. It's the most amazing couch. It holds up really well. It's from Value City Furniture, so it's really affordable too. Then up here we just have a little picture ledge. In my next house, this was obviously my first house, so I learned some lessons. I learned this was hung too high, and of course I could have fixed it, but I honestly just didn't want to. And in my next house, I will hang the curtain rods up higher. That's supposed to make your ceilings look taller, I guess, and I didn't know that. And these took us like literally 6 hours to hang one day, so there was no way I was changing that. Anyways, so here's the TV. There's my cat Winky, and you walk in here to the office. We just have a closet here, and then this is definitely a very used room. I had to declutter it a lot. My husband plays video games here. He had like a lot of his like collectibles up here. I took them all down just because it made this room look really busy, and it's already a really small room, so I wanted it to look as big as possible. And you guys know I thrifted that chair. That's worth like a little over $1,000, and I thrifted it for 50 bucks. And yeah, this is the room. Pretty basic. This would be an amazing nursery, and if we were gonna stay here to have kids here, we would have made this a nursery, but we didn't. And this was also my office, so I had a lot of lighting equipment over here that's no longer there. I would hang stuff here to take photos. And then you can go right in here to the bathroom. I just like am over describing everything, but this video is just as much for you guys as it is for me, just so I can remember and have good memories. This is something that's really quirky about this house. All of the doors in the whole house are normal size except for the doors to the bathroom. You may not be able to tell, but they're so short. It's hard to see, but they are so short. Like someone who's 6 foot tall would definitely hit their heads. I did this peel and stick tile when we were in quarantine. Great memories, not. And this was the original vanity, painted it, added a new top to it. And our most recent project that you guys know about is our shower. We redid that, got a new window. Over here just have some shelves and a toilet. When we bought the house, there was literally this tiniest toilet. It was so weird. I guess it just matched the tiny doors. And then another thing that we did is we replaced all of the handles, which I really, really love. It makes it a lot more modern. So now we are back in this hallway. There's the kitchen. And right here in this hallway is our pantry, which you guys saw in one of my recent videos. I just redid the pantry. And then up here we keep medicine and some extra appliances and things like that. It's actually been a good sized pantry for us. So then you walk up here. This was all wood paneling, so it's so much brighter and whiter now. You can turn this light on. We added this light. It looks really cute. And I absolutely love the wood steps. You just go on up and you are in our master room. Right at the top of the stairs, I have a mirror here. And then here's kind of an overview of the whole room. It is kind of packed full. I've been trying to declutter a little bit. I love this little area for like reading. I've literally never sat in that chair, I'm not gonna lie, but it would be really cute for reading or something. And we have this mid-century modern dresser. This is definitely an eyesore, but it was one of those things where I found it for like 50 bucks and we needed more clothes storage, so it was good. It was good for what it was used for, but I would definitely like to replace that in the future. The nice thing about mid-century modern furniture is it's so pretty, but these drawers are so small that they don't actually hold very much, which is why we have 3 dressers up here. And also Cam and I have a lot of clothes. So we've got the original hardwood floors up here, as well as this adorable banister. I put my clothing racks here. We could have done without these, but this was open space back here. Like, it wasn't going to be used for anything, so I figured why not, and I don't mind the look of it. And then over here, sorry if it's noisy, I guess I can shut this fan off. That's better. Over here, I've just got some extra shoes and clothes. This is Cam's closet. And then we put this fan in. It's amazing. There was no overhead light in here, so it was so nice to have that. Another beautiful mid-century modern dresser. And our bed. We actually, well, I thrifted this headboard, as you guys know. It's a room divider that I use as a headboard. And then over here, it's kind of sneaky. We put our TV, so you can't see it, so it's not an eyesore, but it's nice to have a TV up here. And it's kind of tucked away and hidden.